Hi, this is Oddball1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on Xbox. Now when I do piracy, I always want it to go well, but it quite often doesn't go well for both parties. Now if you get a message from a Dark Marauder saying they're going to pirate you, you have nothing to fear because they aren't going to pirate you, which means they're going to scan you, and if you have no cargo, they're going to say no cargo, free to go. So if you have no cargo, you've got nothing to fear. Even if you've got cargo, if you comply, you have nothing to fear. If you want to fight or make it difficult, then you run the risk. That's the fun of piracy. You never know how the encounter is going to go. You never know if it's going to get violent or not. It's, whether the encounter is going to be, hazardous to me or not. Even here, I've said no cargo, free to go. I'm fully aware while I'm in this screen, I'm being aimed at by a ship with 5 multi-cannons, 3 large, 2 medium, and that can really give me a bad time. He's got his weapons out, he's looking at me, he's interested. I've got my weapons out, I'm quite happy to go if he wants to go. And that's it. That's the fun of piracy. You never know if that encounter is going to turn violent. You never know if that encounter is going to yield cargo. All you know is you roleplay it, have fun, chat to the other commander, and then see if you get cargo or not. And even a no cargo encounter can be fun. It's still interaction with another player, and that can lead to things happening. In this case, he seemed to get the message. I had no interest in him, now he had no cargo. And that was pretty much that. Now in the next clip coming up, it just shows that despite the best intentions, sometimes piracy can go a bit wrong. Sometimes it can go bad. Especially with newer commanders, there's always a risk. I run quite weak ships to do piracy. I run my Cobra Mark IV obviously, and then I've got a crate Phantom that I use, which actually only has efficient pulses on it for the reason that I try not to be damaging. Because sometimes you start shooting at a guy and he's low ranked or he hasn't done his engineering, and if you're not too careful they can die very, very easily, especially to a fully stocked combat ship. So I tend to be very kid gloved, and I deliberately make some of my ships weaker than they would be normally to deal with that. Here I'm trying to pirate a little adder. He had some cargo. I actually had to turn my filters on after so I could pick up the cargo, because the clothing he had was something on my filter so it didn't show up. But so he's got cargo, I'm hatch breakering, all going well. A little bit of piracy, and then an NPC drops in. I start fighting the NPC, the player starts fighting me, the police drop in, it's all go, and then unfortunately something happens between me and the player, and as I'm scooping up his cargo, unfortunately he's sitting there facing a rebuy screen. He was offered compensation and he didn't take it, but he was offered it. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching.